welcome to the channel. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Join me on today's video where we'll be doing a mega unboxing. Total of 5 watches will be getting unboxed right now. I did a community post recently. I don't do much of them, but when I do get around to it, I asked you guys so many unboxings, how do you want them done? And I think majority of people voted that I do them all together. So here we go. I'll try and keep this brief. I'm not going to remember all the prices, so I'll put up the relevant details on screen as whichever watch I come across. So let's get started. So let's start off with the first one, and I think I'll cover dimensions and just real basic details as I unbox them. So it's a Pagani design. You'll notice it's a different kind of box. It's not the big massive box, and this is the newest version of the BB58 Homage. And what is the model number? It's the PD1709. As you can see, the main change is that it does have a stainless steel bezel insert, which is a great improvement, or it could be aluminium, I'm just assuming at this point. Everything looks the same. I've reviewed a couple of models of this. Let's check the bezel. Lines up, just a touch bit of play in there, and okay, we'll give this one a look. I think the review on this, I don't need to go into too much detail as we've covered this plenty of times, and I'll just give a kind of shortened review on this one. So that is the BB58. Everything else looks the same. I think the only thing they have changed is the bezel insert. So, but it does transform the watch quite a bit actually. Okay, so we'll put that one away. We don't need to spend too much time on this. Moving on to the next one, we got a slightly bigger box here. Let's see what that is. Oh, what is this? A cylinder. Oh, yes. Okay, so this is the new San Martin packaging. It's a new watch from San Martin. So that's going to be quite exciting. Let's get into that. So this is a new box, so I'll take a couple of minutes. I'm talking about the box. Let's have a look at it. All plastic. Quite soft, well made. Of course, it's just a very thick dive watch kind of case. You've got the back, which is a Rolex case back. The top, San Martin. You've got dive bezel. I think the design of it is quite nice. You know, we did see a couple of posts about it from San Martin. You screw it open, and what is the watch inside? You got some foam there. Okay, yes, this is the vintage diver. Let's have a look what else is in there. Let's put that to the side for a second. So you've got this foam packaging. Take that out, and yeah, they did show this in the video. So you've got this San Martin dog tag, brilliant, or keyring, whatever you want to call it. I like these screwdrivers, they're really good, and actually you've got 2 of them because this is that rivet style bracelet, isn't it? So it's going to be quite painful. Really nice bit of tools, I suppose that's good. And you've got some Loctite, nice little touch there. Yeah, you got to give it to San Martin. Box is good, really well made, and I think it does serve the purpose. It can fit all the watches in there, all the little bits and bobs. You know, was there a need for it? I don't think so, because not many people cried out for, you know, new boxes. But as I said previously, they are getting more expensive, so they do need to justify the price somehow. And you know, they really, I think, are trying to come into the micro brand territory. They do have a lot of exposure on YouTube, but you know, they do make really good watches. Not all, but most of them. So let's put that away. Let's have a quick look at the watch. So yes, so this is the I can't remember the model number, but this is that vintage dive they came out with a good while ago. They've made a few changes. So just list off the changes. They did do some improvements on the bracelet, so I think this is the newer bracelet with that micro adjust thing sorted out. Yeah, you do have a screw instead. The newer clasp, you've got the rivets on here, polished sides. I really do like this watch actually. I didn't go for the older version because, you know, as a reviewer, I've seen just so many reviews on this watch, and I don't think I can add anything more to that, so I just didn't bother getting it. But then they have come out with a leatherette style dial, and they've also gone with some of them with the YN55, which is a Orient movement, basically the same as the NH35 due to that NH35 shortage. But this, however, is still the NH35 version, and they have changed the handset. They've gone away from those Mercedes hands, and you've got these vintage sort of sword style hands. I don't know how I feel about that massive dot on the end. I do prefer a point on the second hand, but you know, it is different enough. You know, I might grow to like it, who knows. But you know, I do really like this watch case. Of course, it's a vintage retro diver, so I'll be really looking forward to reviewing this piece here. I have seen a couple of reviews. The bracelets are quite difficult to size, and you know, I find it difficult sizing a really simple one sometimes. Really good finishing on that bracelet. So those of you that have seen this watch being reviewed, I think everything's the same, apart from, of course, the hand. There's no date version as well. However, I have seen San Martin have released female end links, and I don't really moan about female or male end links normally, but looking at this case, such a really nice case shape, and I think it definitely would have benefited with female end links on this one. You can see the links are sticking out slightly, so I'm not too happy with that. They should have, you know, updated this and sent it along, but I don't know why they haven't. Let's give you guys a quick overview of the dimensions. So I'm seeing a 39mm case, thickness of 13.2, 45.5 lug to lug, but with those end links that do slightly stick out, it's about 52.5. You do have this top hat style crystal, just ever so slight, domed, really good thickness actually, minus the end links. The lug to lug is pretty good as well, and I do like the diameter, 39mm. So looking forward to putting this on wrist. Let's keep the, okay, really nice crisp bezel. Is that a bit of movement? Never. On a San Martin? Must be mad. But yeah, so we can put this one away. Let's get on to the next one. Actually, very exciting, this one. They have now, since I've done the review such a long time ago, they have upgraded the 62 mass Homage, which coincidentally it's the same time as, you know, Seig have come out with theirs as well. I think they upgraded this a few months ago. It has taken them a long time, to be honest. So let's get out this really well made box. Let's take it out and check out the 62 mass. So I've got a black dial here with me, tropical strap. I'd have it no other way. Honestly, they do have bracelet versions, however they just don't look right. I think this particular watch, along with the Captain Willard, doesn't really suit bracelets for me. They just look so much better on these vintage style straps. So let's give that quick wipe down. And yeah, everything is the same, more or less. The only change that you have on this model is a ceramic bezel insert now. You can see some debossed silver markers, and this high dome, well, it's actually quite a low dome, but you do get a lot of distortion with it. So it's like a box style crystal without the massive height. And this is, you know, along with the Seig, sorry, as well. This is why I love these watches. You do have 40mm cases for 62 mass from Heimdallr, San Martin, etc. But I feel they take too much away from the watch. So if you want more of a purist sort of view from these homages, because obviously this watch now, if you were to get hold of one, you'll be looking at, I don't know, around £2,000 if you can get one in good condition, which is like ultra rare. So, you know, I do like this and both the Seig, because they give you that vintage sort of appeal, that vintage aesthetic, without taking too much away from the watch. So brushed, polished, really good. Let's check out the bezel. Oh, that's very nice. They've definitely improved the bezel rotation. Very smooth. Now with this one, I do actually have a discount code. I'll put it up at the bottom. I think it's $20 off. So if you are interested, please do go on the website, check them out, as you have seen the review on these watches previously. I don't think there's any major changes to the dial. I think they have improved the lume slightly. The handset looks the same, and like I said, this crystal though looks really good. Great distortion on that. I think it just needed that slight change from the previous model, which I actually still have. So yeah, that's good. Let's give you guys a quick measurement on this. 30. The bezel sticks out over the case, so let's do it from the bezel. 38mm, lug to lug of 46.2 and 14mm thick. Not bad at all. So yeah, that's going to be good. I don't think this needs too much of a review. Maybe the unboxing is sufficient because I've shown you the difference. So I'll see how I feel anyway. But yeah, I'll put up the discount code and all the details to this website should you choose to purchase this. So let's put this away and move on to the next one. So next up is, let's take this off, Seig Flamma. Yes, so they have come out with a new watch. I don't know, maybe some of you guys have seen it, but I'll be very, very honest. When I did see the new watch, I thought it looked, I wasn't fully sold. It did look a bit ugly, I gotta say. But they sent this out to me, and having a look at it, it actually looks quite good. It is quite eye-catching. And so let's get this out the box. Let's have a look. And you know, Seig Flamma, I did a review on the previous watch. I think till now, this is probably the best value for money diver on AliExpress. I think these were as little as £120, and exceptional build quality. Just going back to this Seig Flamma, there is a CW case homage. Everything else, well, in fact, it's a CW, I think C65 homage or a C60, I'm not too sure which one, but everything else just made so well. I was gobsmacked. For 120 quid they did set a new bar, definitely. So this is the newest version here, and it does look quite big in pictures, but here in real life it's actually not too bad. The case is quite similar to the previous model, but it is a totally different case. You've got 3 o'clock crown. You do have a sapphire crystal, as you can see on the date magnification window. Flat sapphire crystal here. As you can tell, it is a GMT, and I can confirm this runs the Hanzhou 6460, which is a true GMT movement from China. High beat movement, of course. So really good. Let's give the dimensions a quick check. Similar bracelet to the previous one, so let's have a quick look on there. Case diameter, another 42mm watch, and lug to lug 47.6, not bad. And the case thickness, let's get away from the mag. Wow, under what's 12.5. That's really good. I really do like how thick they've done the case. So let's give it a quick wind. Yeah, you can definitely hear that ETA clone winding up in there. The crown does look a touch small, but I think it fits into the crown guards just fine. And there's the GMT hand functioning. Nice. Is it a sort of a vinyl gloss black dial? Let's have a look. Yeah, not glossy, but a very well finished black dial, as you can see there. They have changed the logo, as you can see, so they've gone with the logo, not with the text. GMT dial at the bottom, obelisk style hands, quite flat. You've got the GMT bezel, ceramic of course, coin edge bezel. Let's have a listen. No backplay, no movement, quite accurate. And it does line up. Apply dial markers. You know what, it looks quite good. It is built really well. I haven't checked the price, but I'll put it up in the corner. I don't know what the price is right now currently. Same logo on the clasp. Maybe some of you guys want it as a 40 or a 39, but I'll definitely give this a full once over. So far, really good actually. Really good. Like I said, I wasn't too sold on this design, but in hand, it looks a lot better. Okay, so let's put this one away. And let's move on to the last one. And the last one I've got is a Swiss-made watch from Mathey-Tissot. Now, actually, with Mathey-Tissot, I did see this review of this watch on Jason, the watch guy. I saw it on this channel. I loved it. I absolutely loved the watch. And I got in touch with the guy called Vincent from Asia Watch Mechanical Group. How they involved? Apparently Mathey-Tissot and Asia Watch Mechanical Group did a collaboration, and they came out with this gorgeous little Explorer homage. I believe it's homaging the 5500 reference model. So yeah, so Vincent said he'd send one out, but he sent it through Jason. So this is actually Jason's piece. So appreciate that, mate. Thank you very much for sending it over, allowing me to get a good look at this watch. And you know, in his video, the watch looked stunning. Of course, I've recently done a couple of Explorer homage reviews, so I think this is the next thing to look at. It is Swiss made, Swiss movement, high beat. It's got all the specs. And the crazy thing about this, the price is only around £290, something like that, under £300, around $400. So I think that's really exceptional. High dome sapphire crystal, as you can see here, something like 35 mil. This is ridiculous how small this watch is. Let's have a quick look. Yeah, 34. Well, yeah, just under 35 millimeters. Lug to lug. Let's take it off. Sorry, first and foremost. 42.7. Wow, under 43 millimeters on the lug to lug. You've got a 13.5mm thick case. The bracelet's really nice. It feels very solid. You got this, it's not a rivet style, but you've got a screw in with a pin, so quite a funky bracelet, something we don't see. Clasp is decent as well. So yeah, so this is my first experience with Mathey-Tissot, and you've got the Asia Mechanical Watch Group exclusive, so they did a collaboration, I believe. Stunning. And what I've got the San Martin in hand here, so just have a look at that. Which one would you prefer? I'm definitely going to bring up this when I review the Mathey-Tissot. Thanks again, Jace. Really want to get my hands on this and have a good look at this. I can already see what some people are going to say. Here we go, no female end links, but yeah. Okay, so that's it for all the unboxings. As you can tell, very, very busy times ahead. I do have a few of the watches coming as well. Of course, the November sale isn't too far away. I'd like to get an AliExpress video in before that, just to show you there's actually a few watches that have come out as well. These brands on AliExpress non-stop, they really are making us work hard for money, I gotta say. So I'll put these away. So as always, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you on the next video.